Whoo, shit. It got cold, man. It was literally like upper 60s a couple of days ago. I mean, it's about 40 degrees right now. But we got wind gusts of about 40 miles an hour, man. And that shit is cutting like a knife. Man. And next couple of days, it's going to get crazy. In fact, I think we got, they said 5 to 10 inches of snow on Sunday and another 1 to 3 for Monday. So, yeah, we about to get some snow up in here. Be that as it may, what's up, good people? I hope everybody's doing good. We got an update here, okay? So, the Dallas Cowboys have gotten a lot of grief for a multitude of reasons, mostly because they're inept. They seem to keep making the wrong moves. I pointed out yesterday about 4 draft picks that they kind of wasted, and at the moment it looks like with Trey Lance that they wasted that. Now, some people believe, low-key, what they're trying to do is they're trying to re-sign Trey Lance on the cheap. And that's why they're telling people that, Cooper Rush, he gives us the best chance to win, to try and put it out there that Trey Lance is just not that good. But if Trey Lance is not that good, then why are you trying to keep him? So, teams may look at this and say, yeah, we'll look to sign him. Now, a misnomer out here is that, everybody talks about, the Cowboys, they got like 25 free agents, man. You ain't going to be able to sign everybody. Newsflash, about 35% of everybody's roster turns over every year. Every year. Bill Belichick used to basically always turn his roster over, even after winning a Super Bowl, to try and keep people on their toes. So Trey Lance says he's going to be ready to play on Sunday. He's ready. And he said he believes that he's a starter in the NFL. Yeah. So if I'm Trey Lance, I'm thinking, I'm sorry. Let me go back here. Trey Lance was asked, Trey, what's your playing status for Sunday? You think you're going to be starting? He says, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Nothing's changed. And today is, of course, the first practice day. We don't know if this is going to be like last week for the Eagles, where they're not actually practicing. They're just anticipating who's going to practice. This is the last week of practice for the Cowboys because we're not going to playoffs. Yeah. Don't talk about playoffs. Yeah. No playoffs. Be that as it may, the Cowboys have not let Trey Lance know if he's going to play here. And we are going by what the Joneses have been doing, where they still keep saying, we're trying to win games. We're trying to win games. Well, currently they sit at the number 13 spot as far as the draft goes. And I think that they're pretty much kind of set in that spot. I don't know that they can really move down much more than that. I don't think they can really move up very much more, but you still get good players. You hear that wind, don't you? You can still get good players at that spot. The Trey Lance thing, I hate to think, here's what I think, and not that anybody cares what I think. Here's what I think. Jerry Jones knows that he loves drama. That drama and being talked about makes you relevant. Okay? I hope that Jerry Jones' thing was, we can just take a 4th round draft pick and we create all kinds of drama and noise. And you got to say, yeah, it's been a big storyline for 2 years. From the original time where people literally said, when we signed Trey Lance, much the same way about Andy Dalton, that the Cowboys were getting buzz. Oh my God, the Cowboys aren't going to sign Dak Prescott. They got Trey Lance as leverage. Of course, we went through the offseason about how good Trey Lance looked in practice, and workouts, where he was like, oh my God, everybody, look at his arm, man. He's hitting that guy. And I was kind of like, you do know there's no rush on him, right? There's no Cooper Rush. There's no rush going against him. There's nobody covering the receiver, and he's looking at him the whole way. I mean, a lot of guys can look good doing that. It's a little different when you got 2.5 seconds and you got bodies flying all around you, and you're throwing into double coverage with a window that's about the size of a dartboard. It's a little different. But be that as it may, I hate to think that the Cowboys just said, we can get more publicity with that 4th round pick and forget about the players. As Jerry Jones literally said in the preview for his Netflix documentary, it's bigger than football. So I don't know. Trey Lance will be one of those mini storylines. You know, I'm going to enjoy today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday I might be shoveling snow. But I'm going to enjoy these next couple of days because come Monday and the offseason, it's going to be busier than the regular season, bro. We have so many questions that have not been answered, that have been put off. Every single one of these coaches, your scouting department head, all of them, they may be looking for, maybe getting other jobs. They may be invited back. They might say, kiss my ass. They might be invited back and they say, I want to come back. They may want to come back and they say, we don't want you back. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. My gut feeling is Mike McCarthy comes back. Do I guarantee it? Do I put money on it? Hell no. This shit is crazy. That was a slow roll she was doing up through here. Old lady with putting the cigarette in her mouth. I was like, man, put them cigarette sticks down. Okay. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But, you know, Trey Lance. Does Trey Lance get re-signed by the Cowboys, or does somebody take a flyer on him? Cooper Rush, he's a free agent. Does somebody sign Cooper Rush and say, hey, you know what? We can win some games with Cooper Rush. And will the Cowboys get any comp picks? I'm not sure. It depends. Okay, let's be real here. It depends on which guys that you don't sign. If you end up not taking Kayvon Turpin, who is the leading vote getter, no, he's not. No, he's not up for his contract. I don't think he's a free agent yet. I got to look and see. But if it's somebody like Kayvon Turpin, who's a free agent, you got problems. If it's your punter like Brian Aguilar, somebody may pay him. You might get a comp pick for him. Rico, definitely, if he's on the free agent market. Osa Ndigazua, you might get a 4th for him. You may get a 4th pick, comp pick, because of that guy. Trying to think of who else may gather a whole lot. I don't know that there's anybody else that's going to gather that much, but we'll take a look at the free agent list. Technically, Zach Martin is. I guess if Zach Martin wants to play and the Cowboys don't sign him, somebody could sign him to a big contract or another contract like we got a comp pick for Tyron Smith, so there's that. All righty, good people. I'm going to get in out of the cold. Happy New Year.